You've come to me because you seek something you cannot yet name. You stand on the edge of a great abyss, the weight of grief clinging to your heart like chains. I see you, child of the night. I know the darkness that stirs within you. I know it because I have lived it. You are here because you have lost someone dear, haven't you? Someone who was more than just blood. Someone whose absence now feels like a chasm in your soul. Loss, it is a cruel, merciless force. And grief, that heavy cloak we are forced to wear, it feels as though it will never lift. But I am here to tell you something few dare to speak of. Within that grief lies a power beyond imagining. It is in our deepest sorrow that we find our most profound strength. I too have walked this path. Not so long ago, I lost my grandmother. She was everything, the heart of our family. She carried a presence that was larger than life, a wisdom that seemed eternal. But time, as it always does, had its way. The day she left this world, I felt as though a part of me had been ripped away. The world lost its color. The air seemed thinner, harder to breathe. The silence she left behind was deafening. I know you feel this. I know the emptiness that has followed you like a shadow, the way your mornings have grown colder and your nights longer. But hear me, even in this darkness, there is something waiting for you. There is a light, not at the end of this tunnel, but within the very shadow you are walking through. In those first days after my grandmother passed, I was lost. The grief was overwhelming, and the thought of life without her seemed unbearable. But as the nights passed, as the sorrow deepened, something within me began to stir. I realized something. Her legacy, her strength, her love, they did not die with her. No, they were still here, in me, in the memories she left behind, in the lessons she taught me. I realized that I could either let the grief consume me, or I could embrace it, use it, let it forge me into something stronger, something more powerful than I ever was before. You see, grief is not the end of you, it is the beginning. The loss you have experienced, it will either break you, or it will make you. And this is the truth that I offer you now. The pain you feel is not your enemy, it is your ally. It is the crucible through which you will be reborn. When you lose someone you love, you are faced with a choice. You can allow that loss to consume you, to drag you down into the depths of despair. Or you can rise. You can take the love, the strength, the wisdom the person gave you, and use it to become something greater than you ever were before. My grandmother, even in death, is with me. Her lessons are in my blood. Her strength flows through my veins, and so I have chosen to honor her not by succumbing to the sorrow, but by rising above it, by becoming something more than I ever was before, by becoming a living testament to the legacy she left behind. I know it hurts. I know the nights are long and the days feel endless, but trust me when I say this, the strength you seek is already within you. It is hidden in the depths of your grief, waiting for you to claim it. Your loved one may be gone, but their spirit lives on in you. Their strength, their love, their wisdom, it's all still there if you choose to honor it. And that is what you will do. You will rise. You will take the pain, the sorrow, the loss, and you will forge it into your power. You will become something more than you ever thought possible. You will walk through the night, through the darkest shadows, and you will emerge stronger, wiser, untouchable. This is the way of the night. This is the way of those who embrace the dark, not with fear, but with purpose. The grief you feel now, it is the fire that will forge you into something immortal. So I ask you now, will you let the darkness consume you? Or will you take that darkness, that grief, and use it to rise? Will you honor your loved one not by mourning them, but by becoming their legacy? By living a life so powerful, so full of purpose that their spirit shines through you for all to see? The choice is yours, but I know you will choose to rise. You will choose to embrace your mourning, to find strength in your loss, and to become something far greater than you ever were before. This is not the end, my friend. This is only the beginning. Like, comment, and subscribe if you dare to rise above the darkness.